Welcome back to another news recap. In today's episode, we're covering Viktor Bout's controversial return to arms dealing, Hurricane Milton's devastating impact on Florida, a UBS survey of millionaire voters, and the FTC's ongoing legal battle with Amazon. Let's jump right in. Russian arms dealer Viktor Bout back in action. We start with a name you might remember from international headlines, Viktor Bout, also known as the Merchant of Death. Bout, a notorious Russian arms dealer, was released from a U.S. prison in a high-profile prisoner swap with basketball player Brittany Griner in 2022. And now, according to the Wall Street Journal, he's back in the arms trade, brokering a $10 million deal with Yemen's Houthi rebels. The details: Bout allegedly met with Houthi representatives in Moscow in August to discuss the sale of small arms like automatic weapons. The Houthis have also shown interest in more advanced military hardware, such as Cornet anti-tank missiles and anti-aircraft systems. Intelligence sources suggest that these weapons could be delivered under the guise of humanitarian aid, with shipments potentially starting this month. To give you some context, Yemen's Houthi rebels have been involved in a brutal civil war since 2015, and they recently targeted U.S. warships in the Red Sea. Bout's lawyer, Steve Zissou, has denied that his client is back in the arms business, but this situation is unfolding fast. We'll be keeping a close watch as more details emerge. President Biden declares emergency as Hurricane Milton approaches Florida. In the U.S., President Biden has signed an emergency disaster declaration for Florida as Hurricane Milton, now a Category 5 storm, closes in on the state. The declaration activates federal resources to assist with recovery efforts, pre-positioning assets and personnel as the storm prepares to make landfall. Hurricane Milton's rapid intensification has been nothing short of extraordinary. In just 3 hours, it strengthened from a Category 2 to a Category 5, with winds now reaching a staggering 175 miles per hour. The storm is expected to make landfall on Wednesday along Florida's west coast, potentially hitting the Tampa Bay area hardest. Local officials have already ordered mass evacuations, the largest since Hurricane Irma in 2017. As the state braces for up to 15 inches of rain and a storm surge of 8 to 12 feet, residents are scrambling to prepare. Governor Ron DeSantis has urged Floridians to clear debris left by Hurricane Helene, which struck just 2 weeks ago, to prevent further hazards when Milton arrives. It's a race against time to ensure the state is as prepared as possible for what could be catastrophic damage. UBS survey shows millionaire voters favor Kamala Harris. Next up, a new UBS survey of millionaire investors reveals some interesting political insights. According to the poll, a majority, 57% of millionaires plan to vote for Vice President Kamala Harris in the upcoming election, while 43% are backing former President Donald Trump. What's driving this? Unsurprisingly, the economy is the top concern, with 84% of those surveyed citing it as their main issue. While Trump is viewed more favorably when it comes to managing the economy and taxes, with about 51% of respondents giving him the edge, Harris scores better on issues like Social Security and healthcare. Trump's plan to extend the 2017 tax cuts is popular among high-net-worth voters, but Harris's proposal to limit tax cuts to those making under $400,000 could resonate with a broader audience. This survey reflects the divide within one of America's wealthiest demographics and could offer a glimpse into how the upcoming election may unfold. It's a reminder that the battle for these influential voters is heating up. FTC's antitrust case against Amazon moves forward. In legal news, the Federal Trade Commission's antitrust lawsuit against Amazon will move forward after a U.S. district judge dismissed several state claims but allowed the FTC's primary case to proceed. 17 states, along with the FTC, have accused Amazon of using monopolistic practices to suppress competition and keep prices higher for consumers and sellers alike. The lawsuit alleges that Amazon forces sellers to use its fulfillment services if they want to remain eligible for Prime, thereby raising the cost for both consumers and small businesses. Amazon has denied these accusations, arguing that its practices benefit competition and offer more value to consumers. While some state claims were dismissed, the court's ruling keeps the FTC's primary case alive. Amazon spokesperson Tim Doyle noted that while the case is moving forward, the FTC will have to prove its claims in court, with this case shaping up to be a legal battle that could impact the entire e-commerce industry. It's one to watch closely. And that wraps up today's news recap. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay safe if you're in Florida, and we'll see you in the next video.